So I wanted to start off with a question. How many of you are bored right now or have felt boredom in today? Like how many of you were bored today? Yeah, and now how many of you were hesitant to admit that you were bored because you associated boredom as a negative emotion? Yeah, so in our daily lives, boredom is often held by the connotation that it's bad. Well, today I hope to tackle boredom and show you its very underappreciated value so that hopefully by the time that I'm done, you will be like, oh, I'm bored? That's great. So let's get started. Boredom by definition, according to psychology today, it indicates that a current activity or situation isn't providing engagement or meaning so that the person can hopefully shift their attention to something more fulfilling. I want you to pay attention to the last part. Hopefully shift your attention to something more fulfilling. Now, in my definition, boredom is your brain signaling to you that you're understimulated. So if we combine these two definitions together, we get boredom means that your brain is understimulated and that it wants us to do something more fulfilling. It wants you to unlock your true potential. It's honestly really sweet if you think about it. Your brain is like, I am capable of more than this. What can I do with my power? So, if you have ever read the book Matilda, you remember that when Matilda, she first goes to school, her class isn't as challenging to her as it is to her other peers. So when this happens, her brain uses the rest of her potential, I guess you could say, and gives her a physical attribute of magical powers of telekinesis. So if you're bored, it may just mean that you're a genius. But I think it more likely means that we have potential. We have something to work with. And our brain just wants us to use this power that we have. So in my mind, boredom is creativity's birthplace. It's where all our amazing ideas are born. It is also an indication of an abundance of time. When we're bored, we learn to adapt, invent, and conjure up new ideas, amazing ideas. When we look all around us, all of these wonderful structures, systems, they were all based on ideas that probably were made when we were bored. So, if you guys all know about Isaac Newton's story, I'm guessing that Isaac Newton was bored when he went under the apple tree. So in theory, if he wasn't bored, we would maybe not have discovered gravity to this day. Now, humans also wish for more time, and boredom is that wish come true. It shows us that we have time to think, time to do, time to make. And also, boredom is a wake-up call. It is like telling your brain, pay attention. What the history teacher is saying, what the math teacher is saying, maybe that's important. And your brain doesn't want you to miss out. So it's like, okay, you're bored, wake up, pay attention. Now, with these ideas and inputs that I just gave to you about boredom, I hope that you realize that boredom is not an enemy. It is a friend. Thank you so much, and this is our class code. Thank you for coming, everyone.